Welcome everybody to another Tuesday stream. I hope y'all are having a wonderful time, a wonderful week, a wonderful day, wherever you are, whatever time of day that you're living in. I am ready to play some Animal Crossing. I hope you guys are too. You guys are going to be playing along with me. Um, we got some stuff to talk about, just a few things, nothing too major. So I'm excited to talk to you guys about that. And essentially, what I really wanted is uh, just to kind of say like that we had a nice month of uh of doing some pretty crazy stuff. And it's only gonna get crazier from here. So, hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Artie, and we're gonna get into this shortly. But before we do, I just again want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. So we're gonna be jumping into Animal Crossing. That's our plan for tonight. Uh, so that's our plan for tonight, and then Thursday is going to be our we're gonna get started into music. February is going to be the month of music. What I want to do is make a song with you guys, and I'm really hoping that that's going to be a lot of fun. I just started last night and a little bit over the weekend to get stuff set up for that, so everything should be pretty good to go. I got a guitar here that I probably won't be using that much because I don't actually know how to play it, but I have one. And then I have my MIDI keyboard here that I got a little isopod over the weekend too. There's a story there, but I'll wait to talk about that. But yeah, I got my MIDI keyboard here. All this stuff is pretty much set up and ready to go. The only thing that I have to do is switch some wires around for my MacBook. But it should be a really fun day, so I hope you guys join me for that. That's going to be Thursday at 7, and I am really looking forward to it. So that's our plan for Thursday. Today, we're just going to be playing some Animal Crossing, like I said, and essentially talking about what we accomplished this month, because I think that's important. Not only for me, but for everybody who's trying to be creative and enjoy the creative process. So I'm really hoping that you join me in that, and we'll be talking about that shortly. Just making sure everything's good here. Let me go ahead and switch over to switch screen so we can start playing this Animal Crossing. Here we go. Things are a little weird. I was trying to get everything ready for this stream and police outside. Yeah, I was trying to get ready. I was trying to get everything ready for this stream, and happening right now. Okay, cool. Okay, be good. So let me. I was trying to get So I was essentially what I was trying to do is get everything ready for the stream, and stuff just ended up being a little wonky. I had these leftover scenes and stuff and setups and stuff from a couple years ago when I was streaming Animal Crossing, and I just had to make sure that everything worked and that I remembered how to do it. But it looks like everything is fine, and we'll just jump in here and get started, and then we'll talk as we go. We'll talk as we go. Animal Crossing is a nice game that we can just chill out to, which is why I've chose it for the end of the month stream today. Please let me know if the audio is okay. I don't have it fully wired in, I think. So just let me know if that needs any changing. You guys should be able to hear it, and I hope it's not playing twice. So let me know if there's any issues with that, and I'll fix it. Good evening, everyone. Right now in Forrester, it's 7:05 p.m. on Tuesday, January 31st, 2023. I don't have any big news to share with y'all today, but I would like to touch on one seasonal topic. Another one of those days that chills you right to the core. Which means it's also a perfect day to go outside and play in the snow. If you do venture out into the cold, check the ground for snowballs and give them a little push. Keep rolling them up, and once they get big enough, you can stick two together to make a snowboy. Guess they can't say snowman. I hope to see a whole parade of snowboys on my morning walks eventually. That's all for now. I hope you all enjoy the loveliest of lovely days. Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a hot second. I think the last time I played it was a couple weeks ago. Uh, turn down the. I should be hearing it at the same level that you guys are. So again, let me know if the audio is at all weird. And that's my Joy-Con drift making me continuously walk into the door. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I forgot. So last time that I played, which was a couple weeks ago at FC, I bought a whole ton, like a whole shit ton of stuff. So let me get all these items real quick, so they're not left in this mailbox. Okay. Ta-da. Got that one. And my controller, please. Okay. This Joy-Con has some really bad drift, but I honestly need to get more. But just trying to make do with what I have for now. So yeah, I was looking through the catalog while I was waiting for the convention doors to open at FC, and today you're 1 year old. Oh, it was my birthday a week and a half ago. So today you're 1 year older and 1 year wiser. Maybe it's time to give broccoli another go. No matter what, you'll always be my baby. Broccoli is okay if it's cooked, like if it's cooked properly. Decided to become one of those fancy hobby people. If my creativity were a flower, it would be in full bloom. Oh, that's nice. Still a B. Still have not gotten that up to an A. That's okay. Let me go see what these things. Let me welcome you into my house. Um, there's probably cockroaches here. The living room's kind of a mess. It's just kind of like all the stuff that I didn't really know what to do with is in here. Let's see. Let's open up these presents, baby. Bamboo fence. Let me relearn that. But yeah, so I was as I was waiting for the doors of FC to open, I wanted to play some of this game. So that was the last time I played it, but before that it was probably over a year since I played it last. Okay, let's see. Get here. Steel fence. I got mom's art. That's cool. And what do we have here? Mom's homemade cake. Love it. Drying rack. Love that. Right here. Street lamp with banners. Love to see it. Plaza bench. It seemed like they updated the game a lot and like maybe added new items, or maybe I just haven't played enough to see everything. But when I started playing this game again, I just oh Deirdre, my favorite character. Come on in. I love Deirdre. So cute. Where you at? Hello. Aw. Just felt like chatting with me. I love Deirdre. There's a Animal Crossing is one of those games where you like develop really sentimental attachments to the characters that you play with. And that can be both good and bad. Like Billy, for example, hate his guts. But I think I have decided to finally forgive him for what he said to me that one day years ago. Um so I will eventually take down the walls around his house. Probably gonna do that today. But let's see. But yeah, so Animal Crossing is definitely one of those games that gives you sentimental attachment to the characters that you have. And New Leaf on the 3DS was my first Animal Crossing game, and this is only my third if you count the one on the phone, like Pocket Camp. Um, and so there are a few characters in here that I really wanted to have. Deirdre is one of them. I couldn't get many more, at least from the 3DS, from my game time on the. That's the bathroom. Uh, but yeah, so it's the end of January. It's last day of January today. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what I got accomplished. for this month. But let me try to figure out where I am in this game first. Oh, maybe I should go shopping first, just so I can. Uh, assuming everything is still open. So let me do that first. Let me go see if there's anything worth buying. How are you guys doing? What's up with you guys? Oh, I'll let him go. Only because they have stuff to do and I have stuff to do. Otherwise, I'd want to stay with them. Okay. So yeah, let's go to the shop, see if there's anything that we want to buy. Spruce up the town a little bit. I also realized that I really didn't, after coming back to my island for, after years of not playing, I really didn't like how some of it looked. Like, I like this upper part. I like how kind of dirty and how dirty it is, because it's supposed to be a campsite, right? So I wanted it to feel like a campsite, and I really like the way it looks. But this area down here is just, ooh, there's a spider there. This area down here is just full of like pumpkins that I don't think are growing anymore because it's not fall, and like flowers that I was trying to crossbreed, and trees that I just wanted for fruit to get money. So this part of the island could definitely use some work. But that's a job for another day. As full as my inventory. Okay, I can get some fossils while I'm down here. Let's get my shovel out. Go. Yeah, so I mean, January was a day. I mean, a month. A lot of stuff happened, at least on my end of things, and I'm really excited that so much of it has that I've actually finished some of the things that I set out for myself. Um, Patches in Space was one of them. That's still ongoing. I worked on the outline a little bit more today. Found some more things I was frustrated with. Tried to fix them, and I'm still working on it. So that's going to take a little bit more. It's going to take a little longer to sort out. So, um, but it's in progress. Money thing that if I want. Aw, they're just sitting by the fire. That's so cute. Let's talk, even though I just talked to you. I'm trying to be more neighborly and get to know folks better, and I want to know about you. Should I ask you about? What kind of books? Oh my gosh, Deirdre, you read me like a book, dude. Recipe books, no. Graphic novels, yes. Travel guides, no. Graphic novels, definitely. Can't be a good graphic novel. Cool art, clever framing, maybe a galaxy or two in danger, yeah. Super meaningful ones out there too, if you really know what to look for. Stuff that really makes you think. Just love how there's so much to choose from, and that there's all these massive stories to check out. Back catalog that's twice as old as I am is seriously one of the best ways to eat a weekend. I definitely agree, Deirdre. You are totally on my wavelength. Hey, Kicks. Give me some socks and some shoes. Power boots. Those from something? Is that like a Mega Man reference or something? I don't know. A tool bag? You have bags too? That's cute. Oh, I gotta get this. I'm buying. I'm buying. Let me get some of that. Let me get some of those. My chum. Yes, I want to buy this one. Sacoche bag. I got bells for days, baby. As long as you come back. You need more things. Anything else? Ooh, garter socks. I want the tool bag too. We could do something with that, I bet. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that tool bag. I'm gonna turn into a handyman. Let's see what else. Evening bag. I kind of like that one. My inventory is gonna be full of everything. And then I think the last thing I'll buy are those socks. I like these ones. Color block socks. No sauce. Just ketchup. Raw sauce. Mm. Okay. I think we should probably figure out another outfit for me to wear. I've been wearing this one out, I think. Puck. Give me something good. I was on vacation, sort of. Did you get to eat a bunch of yummy stuff while you were gone? Tell me all about it. I did get to go to this. I did get to go to Ike's while I was in San Jose for FC, and I forgot how good their sandwiches were. So that was definitely a positive. I will say. Oh, I'm supposed to be shopping. I don't know when the shops close. Actually, okay, I could fit a few more things before I have to go back home and dump it all out on the floor. Hi, Mabel. What you got? What you got? You got some boots. You got raincoat. Ooh, that green jacket's pretty nice. This is a bell dress. A cat dress. Okay, I have to buy that. There's no way I'm not buying that. And I also want this cardigan. I gotta have it. I've got to have it. This earmuff thing looks pretty cute. I just realized I'm definitely like not dressed for the winter. That needs some fixing. Definitely needs some fixing. Let me get this. Paperboy cap, short peacoat, explorer shorts, everyday tights, steel-toed boots. A lot of this actually, but I think the peacoat is the thing I want. I'm gonna get that. I'll buy it. Just gotta say hi to Sable. Thank you, Sable. Always helping me out. Thank you. I haven't actually tested out the customization feature in this game. With the furniture and the clothes and stuff, I actually haven't done that. I feel like I should do that more. Definitely feel like I should. Okay, so that's good there. Now let me run to the next shop and see if there's here. Next cranny. Next cranny. Hello, hello. Next cranny. Okay. Oh my gosh, why is there a chainsaw for sale? Candle. That couch is really nice. How much is this? A Moroccan sofa? 15,000 bells? I'll buy it. That was a really nice couch. Okay, two more things. Two more things. I have to go back. Refrigerator? I'll buy it too. Maybe I'll make one of the rooms a kitchen because I don't have a kitchen yet. I have like a cooking area. I feel like I have to buy that chainsaw. Seems like you're interested in chainsaw. I'll buy this too. Cool. Okay. Thank you, boys. I'll be off now. I gotta go dump this all on my floor and then probably come back and take more. Oh, Pearl's here. I'll talk to her later. Yeah, so I was just thinking that I wanted to do like an end of the month. I was thinking as a recurring thing, I want to do like an end of the month celebration just to pat myself on the back for all the creative stuff that I do during the month. Um if you're new here, I have a Discord, and in the Discord, it's pretty. It's not so much for me. It's more for creative projects that other people want to do and myself. But like I'm moderating the whole thing. Um, but it's for anybody who wants to show off their creative projects or to try to find people to work with or anything like that. Why am I looking in my closet? Can I hold this? Oh, it's just a decoration. Okay, hold on. Let's go bring all this stuff out in some light so we can see what it is. But yeah, so I have been starting to work on my creative projects a lot more since the new year, and I think it's important that whenever you're working on something creative, you always give yourself the time. Oh, I guess this is my kitchen area. Okay, well now I know where to put stuff. Put stuff. Slap it down. Put this really modern refrigerator next to this really like old timey oven. That's an aesthetic. What else do I have? Do I have another kitchen item? A sofa. It's not. Definitely not a kitchen item. Oh, excuse me. Oh, a drying rack. Is that what I think it is? That's not kitchen material. But yeah, so I thought it was really important that we, congratulate ourselves or you know, just make sure that we know as creative people that we that what we do, that the creative stuff that we do matters and stuff like that. So, can I open this? Oh, I can. I can change in the refrigerator. It'd be funny if I went to the refrigerator whenever I needed like cold weather, cold clothes for cold weather. That would be funny. It would be funny. Oh, I can make something with this? I didn't know I could make food. Did I? Did I know that? I can't remember if I knew that. Okay. Well, we're not going to do that right now. I have things in my inventory that I need to get rid of. So I'm going to put this in storage. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Put away. Um, put in storage. I just want to clear out my inventory real quick. Garden lounge. I want to see what that is. Steel fence. Definitely don't need that. We'll figure out another outfit for us to wear tonight. Do you want to see what this looks like? That is very dangerous. I don't want to leave that here. Just in the middle of the floor. Okay, put that away. No one wants to see that. That's scary. That's like horror movie vibe. Definitely. Crosswalk signal, put in storage. We'll figure something out to do with this. Plaza bench, put in storage. That plaza bench I know I need to swap some of the other benches for. Street lamp, put in storage. Drying rack, don't need. What does this look like? Not as cool as I thought it was gonna be. Put it away. Just put it away. Scotchy bag, put storage, tool bag. Yep. We'll figure out another outfit. I might as well hang this up because it's kind of cute. I forget my stuff is still this whole room is like Halloween themed. I'm sorry, hang on wall. Cute. Very mom. Very mom-esque. Okay. Cropped pants. Oh, that was what I was wearing. Okay, put that in storage. Stick, put in storage. Okay. Do I have a magic wand? Is that a thing I have on me? I forget. That. Um, I guess the magic wand is okay. So I was trying to bring out the magic wand to change our outfits just in case there was something I already had set up and ready to go, but I don't think that's the case. Excuse me. What was I saying? Yeah. So as creative people, I feel like we always we should congratulate ourselves more for the hard work that we do. So I thought, well, better way to do that than to have like an end of the month celebration every month. And it could be during a video game or just, just something I can do on stream to support people and just have fun with people. I think that would be nice. Okay, let's go figure out an outfit for us to wear. I don't have. Hey Bracket, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Always glad to see you here. How you doing? Okay. I don't hate any of that, so I'm gonna keep it. But I do want to change. So let's see. Let's try to figure out an outfit. It's the winter, so let's try to find something warm. Ooh, trench coat. That might be nice. Red torn sweater. Top coat. Kind of like the short pea coat that we just got. So I'm vibing with that. I think we should keep that. For now. Checkered Chesterfield coat. It's kind of cute too. Like that. I think we'll go for this for now. I'm liking the green. Figure out some bottoms to wear. Something. I don't have a lot of bottoms. Said no top ever. Something like that. No, we need long pants. Ooh, those are really cute. Okay, I want those. I want those. I want those. I want those. Costumes. Not the time for costumes. Not today. We got a couple things that I want to do. First thing, I need to break down Billy's walls that I built up around him. So we're gonna do that after this. Labelle hat, cute, but not what we're looking for. That's not bad. Paperboy cap, cute, but also not what we're looking for. Now I'm a leprechaun. What is the vibe? What's the vibe? Can't go wrong with a bowler hat. Ooh, but this. I think that's cute. I think that's a vibe. Shades. I don't think we need any shades. What is this? Sticky rice? No. A monocle? No. No. Wish they had like a ski mask. That would work. Let's figure out shoes because we probably won't even care about socks. I want something steel toe boots. Yeah. That's the weather. Ooh, or these. Oh, that's cute. I think the only thing I don't like is the hat as much now that I look at it. See, like these fedoras are like rain weather. They're not super wintry. I need like a beanie. That works. It's just not the right color. Maybe I should go with the paper cap. I promise we're gonna get to something in soon. Just hold your horses. Hold your horses. Gotta figure out something cute to wear. I think that's cute. The red and the green and the white. Socks we won't do anything with, but we do need to change the bag. Go for a backpack. Down backpack. Outdoor backpack, maybe? Oh, but these bags are so cute, though. Okay. No! Okay, I always forget to I always forget to do that. Okay. When you exit the menu, it doesn't save your thing. You have to press plus or something. So hold on. Let me figure out what I was wearing. Don't worry, it'll only take a second. I know it was that. Had on that headwear. This one, no glasses, no socks, shoes. We had the steel toed. No, we didn't. We had the work boots, and then there we go. Done. There we go. Okay. Cute. Yeah. Well, let's just check our stuff. Make sure we have. I'm not doing anything that is a Joy-Con drift. I just want that to be clear. Okay. Cool. Got that. And let's check our Nook miles. Cool. I do like how this game gives you so much serotonin for like every little thing that you do. Like everything you do counts for something. So yeah, there's a couple things I want to do in this game. Let's go do the first one. So it's a new year, and it's been years since Billy has said what he has said to me all those years ago. Those offensive things. So I think it's time to forgive him. I think it's time to let him be free once again and to stop holding so many grudges. It's a new year, the new me, and I am choosing to forgive. So let's break down his walls. I forget how to do this. That's not it. What's the button for the... I forget what is the button for the to landscape? Island designer. That's what it is. Yeah. Start construction. Yes, let's do it. There we go. Cool. There we go. Yeah. Break them down. No, don't build up more. Gosh darn it. I have to fix the path too. Okay. How's the audio bracket? Is it good? I had a bit of trouble getting this all set up, so I just want to make sure. Go. Almost done, almost done. So, years ago, when Billy... There's no game audio? Can you guys not hear anything? That's a problem. Have I just been streaming this whole time without? Okay, what about now? Is it good now? Can you guys hear now? I hear you really. There you go. Man, I was. Fuck. I was doing like half an hour of reading about the audio. Shit. Okay. Well, that's okay. Live and you learn. Oh no, not waterscaping. Dirt path. There we go. Okay. Fixed and. I want to turn the game down by like 50%. Is it really loud? Okay, how's that? Is that better? Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. We got it figured out. Everything's good. Okay. So, but yeah, years ago, when I first started this game, I think after you get through the tutorial part, no, I just want to close this. But yeah, so years ago, after you finish the tutorial of this game, you get villagers that move into your town, so you know you can interact with them and stuff. And Billy was one of the first ones. This is Billy. And I was wearing a dress at the time, and he insulted it. And so I have held a grudge ever since, and I am ready to forgive him, I think. So I broke down his walls, and I'm ready to talk. Yeah, it's been a long time. 1 year and 10 months, so yeah, a couple years. Swear if I'd ever saw you again, I'd make you do 10,000 squats. Please don't make me do those. I can do those later. I'm not doing them. Pumped to see me again. Okay. Need something. I just want to talk. Folks always tell me that my room balance is off since I just randomly display stuff I like. I have perfect physical balance, so it'll all evens out in the end. Yeah, sure, Billy. Yeah. By the way, your decorations suck. Please decorate your house. Making us all look bad. Oh, okay. So, I forgave Billy. Task number 1 is done. Imagine going up to someone and then being like, dang, I haven't seen you in 5 months. 2 days and 51 milliseconds. That is creeper status. That is someone that you should definitely never ever go back and talk to. Anybody who tracks your movements like that or tracks how much time away from them you are is definitely not a friend that you should have. It's not a person you should talk to. Okay, Pearl is in the zone. And yeah, so yeah, I wanted to essentially just have an end of the month celebration. This is my idea, right? So I'm just testing the water to see if I like this. At the end of the month, that is not where I wanted to put that. Controller, please work. At the end of the month, every month, I want to kind of do like a little, little like party stream kind of thing. It doesn't have to be a game. It could be whatever we want. I don't really know. But I chose Animal Crossing for this one because I know that it's a good game and it's fun and it just really grabs my attention. It's cute, it's fun, it's chill, it's just relaxing. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I feel like we just need to give ourselves just a little bit of time and relax and, look back on the stuff that we did for this month. And for me, that is a lot of stuff. I did a lot this month, and I just kind of wanted to take a moment and just be like, you know what? I did do a lot this month. I did start on stuff that I've been meaning to start on for a while now, and that is good thing. And you just gotta kind of reward yourself when that happens. especially because as creative people, we don't have a lot of, and by we I mean like you guys and me. By creative people, you know, I feel like there's not a lot that we can. What I mean to say is community is really important because it's really like you gotta pick yourself up by the bootstraps and do everything yourself. And you can have support from other people, but it's really just you at the end of the day. And I just want to make sure that like that we recognize that. So yeah, I thought Animal Crossing would be a fun little chill way to celebrate. So yeah, so the other parts of this island I really don't like is this area up here. This was one of the I didn't change much of the island up here. I really liked how it looked, given the natural generation or the random generation that I got when I came to the island. But now that I look back on it, I really am not doing all that much with this place, and I kind of want to change that. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do, and it's not going to happen in the time that we have here, because it's just a lot of stuff in this game takes more than one day to fix. This area I really do like, the fountain with the flowers and the I don't like these seats because they look like bus stops, and I hate that. But I will need to change those at some point. In fact, I do have not on me. I do have a I just got a plaza bench or something like that, so let me go get that and see if we can decorate a little bit. Oh, but first I'm gonna take the fossils to Blathers, see if he's Oh, and we have to check out the new cafe, because last time I played, Blathers said that someone was moving in to the museum, and they were gonna start a cafe. So let's go pay them a visit too while we're here. Good evening, Artie. Welcome to the Forester Museum. How may I be of service? Assess fossils, please. Mr. Blathers. More than one. Let's take a closer look. Cool. I've gotten to the point in the game where most of the fossils that I do find are already Blathers already has, so it's nice when I find something that he doesn't have yet. Make a donation. I would like to donate I would like to donate a right Quetzalwing. Blathers. Would you please take it off my hands? Oh wow, Quetzalcoatlus is complete. No thanks, I don't really care. Okay. Blathers is so nice, I love him. Okay, now we have to figure out where Brewster is. I think he's the man of the hour. He's the cafe man. I want something to drink. Oh, he's probably up there. I think I see where he is. Oh, just walking into that fish area reminded me that I got to go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium over the weekend, this past weekend. And it was incredible. I honestly was not expecting it to be much fun. Aquariums are not really my thing, at least from the one that's back home for me, back home where I grew up, was just kind of boring. And I got to sleep overnight in the aquarium at one time when I was a kid, and that was fun, but like every time I went back there, it was just kind of like I'm bored. But I went to the Monterey Bay Aquarium this past weekend, and it was amazing, so cool, and I just had the time of my life. And that's where I got this little guy. That's where I got this little guy. He's an isopod. His name is Pebble. I named him Pebble. And so like at the end of the trip when we were looking for when we were looking at the gift shop for yeah, oh yeah. When we were at the end of the trip when we were looking for souvenirs. I just want to say that that was not me. My hands are up here. That was the controller. The controller did all of that. Um, but yeah, so at the aquarium, I got to pet an isopod. So it's like imagine a roly poly. I don't know if you guys have ever grown up with like roly polies, but roly polies are these like really tiny little bugs that like jump into a ball whenever they feel scared. Um, and they were outside like in the backyard at my house, like all over the place. They were great, and they had isopods, but these ones were huge, and they just sat on the bottom of like the tank, and they were just they weren't doing much, like they were barely moving, but they were just there. And because they're so docile, you can like reach your hand in the tank and like pet and like stroke their backs, like this simple stuff like that. And I thought it was really cool. And so when we were in the gift shop at the end of the trip, when we were ready to leave and we were trying to figure out like what to get as a souvenir, I almost got like an otter plushie, but I saw one of these and I was like, these things are so cute. Like look at his dumb little face. He's so cute. And I love him. And they're just cool. They're just like prehistoric little creatures at the bottom of the ocean that just chill out. He's great, yeah. He's the newest addition to the family, and he's gonna stay. He's gonna be staying for a long time. I'm happy I got him. But he's gonna sit on my desk for right. It was really fun. The aquarium trick was so much fun. I cannot recommend it enough. It was so cool. I got to see otters being fed. I got to see penguins, which I've never seen before in real life, and the bird tank or the bird viewing area. They had like little birds that you usually would see on the beach or something like that, and they had the tank where they were sitting, and you could literally like walk up to the tank, and they would be like inches away, and they were like super chill with it. You know, they didn't like stay by people, and you couldn't pet them, but like you could just walk up there, and if you wanted to, you could reach in and like pluck one out of the sand and like like hold it. Um, I didn't do that, but it was really fun. It was a really fun trip overall, and I just had an amazing time. And then after that, we got street tacos, which is great. And then after that, what did we do? Oh, and then we went back and went to a candy store. There were a bunch of stores along the strip, the main road that ran by the aquarium. So we got candy. There's I don't know if you guys can see, but like back there on my lamp, there's like a bunch of taffy that my friend got, and I took some home with me. That was the first time trying like taffy too. At least you know when you go to like candy stores and they have like those tanks of like taffy things. I've never tried any of them just because I was like, this just didn't appeal to me. I liked. Here's what I got from the candy store. I got Fun Dip. I got like the 4 flavor pack, baby. So I'm ready for when I'm ready to crack this open whenever. Um, that's like my type of candy. Um, but we got some taffy and I got to take some home and try them out. And some of the flavors are really good, like the fruit punch flavor, absolutely delicious. And then after we went to the candy store, we went to the wharf in Monterey. And that was you haven't had Fun Dip in so long. Dude, I am ready. I haven't had Fun Dip either because it's always just more expensive in the stores, and you can only really find like the good packs like during Halloween. So when I crack that open, it's gonna be great. Um, and it's honestly like one of the best candies you could ever have, just hands down. The candy stick in that in Fun Dip is like one of the best things you can ever have. It's so good. Anyway, But yeah, so after we went to the candy store, we went down to the wharf and just walked along that, and that was kind of lackluster. Things were kind of dirty, and it just felt weird. It had a weird vibe to it, so I didn't like that as much. And then after that was pretty much like around 5, so everybody that went to the aquarium for the free weekend or the free week or whatever, because they were doing that. Everybody who went was now leaving, so trying to get out of Monterey was hell. And what we were trying to do is we were trying to stay in the area because we wanted to go to this really nice pizza place that we couldn't even get into. And at that point, I was just like, we should just go home, to just go back and just like relax. And so that's what we did. We didn't stay too much longer after that, so we just went back. And then I showed my friend the 2 episodes of The Last of Us that had already been out. Absolutely insane episodes. And then the 3rd one came out this past weekend, and oh my gosh, I was not ready. I didn't actually see it Sunday night, so I came back from work yesterday and I saw it, and I immediately put it on, and I almost cried. It was so good, but it hurt so much. It was great. Highly recommend the show if you guys are curious. So far, it's been a pretty respectful rendition or adaptation of the video game. Anyway, we're playing Animal Crossing. Thanks for passing that message on. Back on that remote island, you never find yourself in need of a cup of coffee, just swing on by. Coffee's 200 bells, care for a cup? Sure. I'm not a coffee person, to be honest. I have tea, but I don't want to be rude. And this guy looks like he has so much style. I feel like it would be good coffee anyway. Here you go, 1 cup of the house special. Drink up and enjoy. Delicious. It's just a bit bitter. And that's how I like it, apparently. Cool. Cool. Thank you very much. Sick. That's really cool. The roost for a coffee break. Got that. Sick. Alright. What's this? Amiibo call center. You can use an... Oh, that's cool. I don't have any amiibos, so that's not gonna work. But it's cool that they have a function there. Got a nice lounge area. This is really chill. I like this. The paintings on the wall. Just generic paintings. Okay. He looks so lonely in there, though. I want to, like... I wish there were more people in there. I'm gonna go visit the aquarium. The fish. I'm gonna go see the fishies again. This game. Oh, but yeah, so I got to see the otters being fed, which was so cute. And then, oh my gosh, the jellyfish. The jellyfish were absolutely insane. I forget what they're called because they have such weird names for some of the jellyfish in there, but like there were some that were just like they were like RGB jellyfish. Like they had little lights. It's like they had little like spindles or of something, and they like going through their body, and it like lit up in a pattern, but like they were so vibrant that it looked like RGB lights in their bodies. And these really small little jellyfish had these lights in them. It was crazy. So pretty to look at. And then they had like a giant tank of like deep sea kind of fish and stuff like that, and they had like a whole school of fish. Bioluminescent? Yeah. This tank looks so empty. But yeah, so they had like a giant tank full of like deep sea fish, and they had like a school of fish just like swimming around with some sharks, like those tiger sharks, the small ones, not like nothing big. But like just being in like a place like that, I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. So I had a lot of fun there. It was the perfect way. It was such a great weekend. Oh. Such a great weekend. So much fun. Okay. Should really do some work on this island. But there's one thing that I definitely want to do right now. Just because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget. Sounds like a great time. Oh yeah, it was so much fun. Oh, I need to sell those. Okay, so I'll sell those fossils when I get back. Let's check our storage, and what am I looking for? This. So the chairs that I have out in the garden area are not cool. They're very they look like bus stops, so I wanna change that. So this is really cute, the flower bed. But for right now, I just wanna put those just wanna put that there somewhere. I just wanna change that. So we're gonna change it. Let's go do that. But yeah, January was a really good month for me as far as creative projects go. We did a lot this year, so far already. So let me get rid of this, and let me put down this. There we go. That looks much better. If I could get another one of those, I want to change this this seating too. But that's all I really wanted to do. I also need to change the flowers probably here too. I just let the flowers kind of go crazy here. I'm not super thrilled about how everything's designed. So that's going to need a change at some point too. Yeah, so I do kind of want to go over what we did this month in our streams and stuff like that. So I wrote down 10 things because I wanted to remember. I wanted to be like, okay, what did we do this month? What did we accomplish? So I definitely recommend this. I wrote this down at work, and I definitely recommend to anybody who's like trying to keep up on their creative projects to just write down like what you did. It's like at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, or at the end of the month, whatever works for you. I wrote this down, and I immediately felt like 100 times better. So I made a background illustration for a song I wrote. I published a song that I wrote. I filmed the breakdown video for the song I wrote. This I haven't talked about yet, on stream at least. I created concept art accidentally kind of for the Patches in Space series that I'm working on. Which I count as doing something because without that, I feel like I would have been a lot further behind. I kept to my streaming schedule, which was a goal of mine, except for that one Tuesday, but that was because FC was the previous weekend, so I'm not counting that. I completed a rough outline for the Patches in Space series, which is also an accomplishment for me because I rarely complete any outline for anything. I finally got the Twitch emotes handled, sort of. I mean, we have them. People can't use them unless you join the Discord. You can use them if you join the Discord. So I'll count that as definitely doing something. I applied to a few jobs just because my current one is not working out so much. You know, you guys don't need to worry about that. I set up my Ko-Fi account. If anybody wants to donate, that is a thing that you can do. And I plan on using it more in the future for the creative stuff. I have plans. I have a lot of plans. And then I recorded and edited a voiceover for a short story that has not come out yet. But I volunteered to do this voiceover months ago, and because I was going through a lot of personal stuff, I didn't actually do it until January, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword. Like, I should have done it earlier, but I did do it this month, and I finally got it out, and I'm really excited because it's one of my, I think it's probably my favorite short story that I've, if it's not my favorite, it's definitely my second favorite short story that I've ever read. So I'm really excited for that when it comes out. It should be soon. I had to guess. It should be soon. I submitted this during the beginning of January, so it shouldn't be too much longer now before that comes out. So I did all that stuff this month, and I'm really happy about it. And I have plans for February. Speaking of, let me sell this thing. It's a pretty great month. I think it's a pretty great month too. And I did all that, and I was like trying to schedule stuff around and make sure everything was okay with my schedule. So all in all, I think it was a very good month. And like one of the side effects of doing all that is now I have like a better idea of like what I can handle, what I can't handle. As far as like doing stuff every day or doing stuff weekly and stuff like that. My life has kind of, I mean, because of January, because of the stuff in January, my life is, I've been able to condense everything that I need to do in kind of like short spurts so that like every day I am doing something and I get that productive like dopamine hit. Like it's fun, like some of it's chores, so it's not great. But if I'm doing something every day, it like checks another thing off the list. And if I get the chores out of the way, I can do the productive stuff. And I haven't, up until now, been able to really do that with and feel good about it. So I consider that an accomplishment too. So I'm pretty happy with what I did during January. And come this Saturday, if you're curious, I keep talking about the Discord, but I'm gonna keep talking about it because I think it's cool. I think it's a cool idea, and I hope that people like it. Saturday is when the weekly prompts will begin. I already have 4 scheduled and ready for the month of February, so you guys can, so we can do stuff, you know, together and see what you guys come up with. And I'm trying to. This is something that I'm gonna ask for feedback for. When I get around to it, but I wanted to. I wanted to design the prompts in a way that any creative person could like figure out a way to make it work. So I didn't want to really, and I might change this, I don't know yet, but I didn't want to be like, write a short story based on X thing, because that only like really appeals to writers, and not everybody is a writer. So I wanted to kind of design the prompts around, like, in whatever medium you choose, design something like this, or show or tell something your character would do in this situation, so that you still have the scenario, but you are guided to do whatever you want in whatever medium that you choose. So that might change. It might be kind of hard to find prompts like that, and I might just switch between doing like an artsy one this week, and then a music related one next week, and then a writing one the week after that. I don't know, but I'm starting to get it all worked out, and they'll start up this Saturday or Sunday. One of those. I'm on the straight and narrow now. Squeak clean even behind the ears. I like Boris, he's cool. What's the latest? Okay. Nikolai's. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to those weekly prompts. I hope they'll be fun for everybody. I hope it just spurs some inspiration, honestly. That's what I'm looking forward to in February. That, and I don't know if you were here, Bracket, but February is going to be music month. I know I said that last month, but February, I actually mean it. I got everything set up. I got my MIDI keyboard off to the left here. I got my guitar to the right. I don't really play guitar, but I have it just in case I want to use it. And I just about have everything set up on my MacBook because that's where my music software is. So I'm really excited for Thursday is when I will be starting that. Let's go music time. Yeah, I'm really excited. So I am definitely looking forward to Thursday's stream. It's going to be really cool. When I started streaming again back in the beginning of January, I had a lot of anxiety with what to do and what was going to be entertaining. I don't feel that way a lot with the music stuff that I'm thinking about doing, just because I have a lot more experience with music. I'm not a master or pro or anything like that, but I think we're gonna get some pretty interesting stuff. I have to say, I think we're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff. I think it's gonna be okay. I think it's gonna be decent. Jix is here. I just saw him a moment ago in the plaza. And every item he sells is an absolute gem. I must confess, I am quite the repeat customer. Nothing wrong with buying some bags and shoes and socks. Nothing wrong with that. Where's Cherry? I want to talk to Cherry. She's another one. Oh no. Violet. I wonder, have you ever considered exploring other frontiers? I mean, have you considered moving away? Think about moving to another island? I'll be honest, what do you think? Change can be good. I don't really care about her, to be honest. I must leave with a heavy heart. Trust me, but I cannot stagnate in the same pool forever. I'm ready to leave the water. I'm ready to fly. You are a monkey. Cannot fly. I know I forgave Billy, but there's not a day that goes by that I don't wish he was gone. And they made the moving out process so much more difficult in this game. As far as, like, if you want someone to move out, there's stuff you can do, but it's more randomized in this game than it has been in previous games, which makes me a little sad. What's this message? I was on an aimless stroll when an idea for the most wonderful DIY recipe came to me on the breeze. I cannot keep this idea to myself, so I've placed it in this bottle. May it inspire you to action. Tree stump rug. That sounds cool. I wonder how long it would take to, like, 100% this game. Like, get all the items, do all the things. I watched someone do it with, I think, the GameCube version of this game. I forget what the GameCube is called. But apparently it took them, like, months. So I'm only, like, I can only imagine how long it would take you to complete this game. Seems like a crazy number. I feel like you'd have to be playing for so long. I feel like with the advancement of technology and storage space, honestly, like, they can fit so much in these games now as far as, like, items go, that if you were to wait or to try to buy every single little thing that you could buy in these games, I feel like it would take forever. I don't have a fishing pole with me. Interesting. Okay. So Violet's moving out, which is okay. You can leave. That means someone is going to take this spot. So I'm going to leave everything here so I know where the house is. I think that's what I did last time people moved away. I just hope someone cool moves in after her. Not a fan of this area. There's so many things about this I want to change. I feel like I should really get into the customization option more. Because this game lets you design tiles and patterns and stuff like that. And I feel like I just have never done that. Sell something? Nah. Selling. Public bench, don't need that. Wallopoid as xylofoid. Forget what those are for. I feel like I don't know if I should sell those or not. Oh, we do have a fishing rod. It's just not. It's not favorited. Okay. That's there now. Maybe we'll do some fishing. Not that we need more money. But we do. He ain't gonna look at it. Spot. Maybe if I back up a little bit. That ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm tired. I'm bored of fishing already. I just kind of want to decorate my house a little bit more. So we were talking about our kitchen area. Or maybe you know what we should do? Maybe we should. I want to see how big of a loan I have left to pay to Mr. Nook. I want to see if maybe we can pay some of that back. Ooh. Okay. Oops. So hope you guys have been having fun. Creative lately. I cannot wait to show you guys patches in space. My problem right now is I'm running into is I don't really know like what genre it's gonna be, because it's one of those the ideas that I have in my mind typically tend to like kind of swap between genres. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a lot more than I thought. Different pockets. Let's do like 40,000. But the ideas I have typically tend to kind of like be multi-genre type things. Like I can see it being multiple things in my head. I can see it being kind of like a visual novel-esque thing. I can see it being a more animated thing. I can see it being a really static thing, but and I'm just like I just wonder what method is the best way to kind of like get it to work. That's always my struggle with ideas, is like it could just be a story, sure, but like if I want it to be more than that, why not make it more? And with the outline, I think it definitely it's been helping me at least make sure that the idea. Ow! You guys heard that? My jaw just snapped. was I saying? I feel like my brain just short-circuited. Oh, but at least with the outline progress that I'm doing, at least I'm whatchamacallit, at least I'm like getting the story down to where it needs to be, which is honestly in itself a whole adventure. I think the problem with the outline though is that I have it down and I have a good idea of like what I want to happen. I'm just worried it's not going to fit into a simple genre. I'm worried that like so the outline that I have right now is Patches leaves the academy where he grows up and the place that he's lived since he was a baby essentially. And he leaves because he's running into some trouble with some personal drama with someone that he likes romantically. And and just based on that initial idea, you'd think that this would be like, you know, a romantic or a drama piece of media, which isn't wrong. But I don't want that to be all it is. And so, for example, like the second, I'd say just make a good story, focus on making something good, then worry about genre later. That's what I'm trying to work with. I think that's the rule I'm trying to follow, say. I think that's why outlining is so important. Which is an important lesson to learn too, because had I not done this, I would not have had I not done the outlining, I'll say I don't know if this project would have gotten off the ground. But yeah, so for the first episode is essentially where he leaves the academy, and what I wanted is I wanted there to be this kind of since the beginning I always wanted there to be this pull back to the academy, so that O'Hare is here. I was trying to remember his name. I just want to talk to him real quick and then continue the conversation. Let's chat. There was one hat for sale. I guess I'm buying that hat. It was 40,000 bells, but I think it was a good decision. I don't know about that one, O'Hare. Cal could be drunk. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Curious, what's a furry? A furry is anyone who, number one, considers themselves as being part of the fandom. And the fandom, if you don't know, is made up of people who just like the concept of anthropomorphic animals. So think of movies like Zootopia or Robin Hood. If you're a fan of that and you want to be a part of the fandom, congrats, you're a furry. That's pretty much all it takes. I'm sorry for hitting the mic there. Just a community of like-minded individuals that just have a love for anthropomorphic animals. That's really all it is. Yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. It's interesting. It's a pretty wild concept, I gotta say. Even as a furry myself, it's a pretty wild concept. Sometimes I think about it and I'm just like, such a weird thing, but also really chill, really cool. I went in there to sell stuff and I just ended up talking to the little bunny. Okay, let me sell these things and I'll get back into that conversation. Hi guys, I would like to sell some shells, please. Okay, let me get these things out of my inventory. Sea snails, giant clams, coral. I'll keep the public bench for now because I might use it something later. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. 11,000 bells sold. Thank you very much, boys. So yeah, so the project. Okay, so the first episode was going to be kind of like a very dramatic slash action sequence. So the first episode, Patches leaves the academy where he grows up, and essentially what he needs to do, and he just leaves to get out of there. He steals a ship he's not supposed to steal, and he just goes. And so people are looking for him, but he manages to like find a place to hide for a while. Um, the problem, and then he essentially stays for a couple days just out in space with whatever supplies he has packed. So he's running low on food and whatever, but he has food, so it's not like a major thing quite yet. Get these cherries. And so eventually because he's feeling really emotional about everything that happened just a few days prior, he starts drinking his feelings away, essentially. So he probably snags a bottle of something from the academy and starts drinking just on the ship, just alone. And while he's drunk, while he's intoxicated, he accidentally whatchamacallit? He accidentally kind of pushes the throttle on the ship to start going, like really slow but going, and he doesn't realize it. So then he passes out and he wakes up and he's like, oh shit, I'm in an asteroid belt right now. And so with his hungover state and him like not being really able to function as well as he normally does, he has to narrowly escape being essentially bombarded by asteroids. And because of that, he damages his ship. So now he's alone in space. He's a sad little pine martin, and now he has a damaged wing. And the problem with that is he can't go and just get it fixed because people are looking for him. And the academy, as far as I have it right now, is pretty much has their hands in like every little pocket of their portion of the galaxy or the universe or whatever. So Patches can't go and just get it fixed. He can't even buy supplies. He's kind of stuck, and he's trying to figure out something to do when he sees a fellow traveler. Well, he doesn't really know. He sees a fellow ship pass by, and he's like, I wonder if they're friendly. And he goes and he scans their ship just to see like, what they're about. And the person of the other ship is like, what are you doing scanning my ship? And they get to talking, and eventually the traveler and him make an agreement for Patches to fix both of their ships, because the traveler's ship doesn't have a working jump drive. So both of their ships are damaged. Patches needs to fix them both, and in return, the traveler will go to the nearest space station, since he can go there and Patches can't, and get the supplies and the tools that Patches needs to fix their ships. Traveler comes back and secretly actually turns Patches in. His idea of thinking, his plan being, he'll spend the money that he'll get from turning Patches in to essentially bail himself out, because he also stole his ship. But then they start talking a lot more, and the traveler realizes that Patches is not a bad little pine martin. And so the traveler changes his mind and says like, hey, you have so and so many hours to escape. The enforcers are coming, and I told them where you were. I'm sorry. I was gonna turn you in, but I'm letting you know now because I had to change a heart. Blah 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 blah. So Patches in this case has to now fix his ship in a matter of hours, and then escape to a different solar system that the traveler told him about. And that's, I think, where the first episode ends. So he's still on the run. Oh no, the first episode ends and he crash lands on a planet in the system. So the reason I told you all that is because from that vibe alone, it seems like an action story, right? It seems like there's, corporations involved. It seems like there might be some type of some type of bigger thing going on, and I really don't want to give the wrong impression. Because right now, at least for the first season, I'll say, I don't want the drive, like I don't want the hidden motive or the drive to be that there are corporations that are bad, because that's already been done, and granted they might, you know, be a thing in this season. I don't want that to be the focus of the story. So I'm trying to avoid all these telltale things that would normally tell the audience or the viewer that the story is heading in this direction. And I really don't know how to combat all of those things quite yet. So I'm working on the story. That all is to say, I'm working on the story, I'm working on the outline to try to make it something that's not cliche, I'll say. Yeah. So that's the beginning of Patches in Space. That's how it starts. And I have the start and finish figured out. I have the series of events to get there. Now I'm just working in the little nuances and stuff like that into the outline to make sure that everything makes sense. Because if it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna run into a lot of problems later. So I'm really excited though. Like the work has been really slow lately, and that's been both a good and a bad thing. But the good part of that is that I have so much time to daydream and think about this stuff. And I love that. That's like my favorite thing. I wish I was getting paid more for it, but you know, you can't have everything, so I am doing the best that I can with the hours I'm given. And it's really cool that I get to do that at work, because that means I don't have to spend time at home doing it, and that means that I can spend more time at home thinking about what to stream or like what to do other media wise. So I think for February we're definitely going to be doing music. That's for sure. I think come March, I think stuff is going to get a little bit different. So I have two ideas. The first idea is Patches in Space. I could continue doing that and figure out some way to share it with you guys over stream, and maybe maybe by then I'll have the outline done and I'll have a better idea of like what I want everything to look like. But my other idea that I had was and this might fall in line with the end of February. So granted, I don't know how fast song making is. I don't know how fast it will be. If I'm doing it all with you guys or if I'm doing it some of it off stream, blah, 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 blah. I don't know yet. If it so happens to be the case that I just kind of wandering in circles at this point. If it so happens to be the case where we finish the song earlier than I think, what I want to do is work on music continuously throughout the month, but for the second 2 weeks, like the second half of the month, maybe what I want to do is make a cover of a song instead of designing one completely, you know, from scratch. And I have an idea for what song that I want to do, and I might as well tell you guys now because it's not really a secret. I tweeted out a long time ago, I put like a poll. I was like, hey, if I did a cover of a song, what song would you guys want me to do? And I forget what the other options were, but the one that ended up winning was Dirty Little Secret by All American Rejects. A song that came out years ago, back when I was like, I don't know, probably a kid. But I didn't see the music video for that song until recently. And the music video of that song basically has a bunch of people, in addition to the band, you know, showing off their faces and whatever, because it's a music video. It has people... Oh no, Pearl's sad. Hold on. So it seems that some folks call you Backbeat. And I think it's a fabulous nickname. If it's alright with you, I'd love to start calling you that too. Would that be okay, kitten? Oh, but she uses kitten, and I really like that. But Deirdre calls me Backbeat, and I really like Deirdre. I don't know, what do we think? I'm kind of leaning towards no, not because I don't like the name, but because I like Deirdre being the only one to call me that. Because Deirdre is like my favorite. I'm gonna say no. I like it when she calls me Kit. I think that's our thing. You vote no? Yeah, I'm voting no too. It's nothing personal, Pro. You call me Kitten, and I like that. Backbeat is Deirdre's and our thing. It's chill. I think this is the last cherry tree. But yeah, so the so I didn't see the music video for that song until recently, and in the music video they have people holding signs of like their dirty little secrets. And I thought something that could be really fun. I hope no one steals this idea because I'm gonna be really pissed if they do. I thought something that could be really fun is that I want to tweet out, and this has two good things for me. Probably a lot more than two, but two that I recognize. Number one, working on music, so it's in theme with February. Number two, it's a cover, so it'll probably be easier than creating a whole song by scratch. Give or take a little bit. Number three, what I want to do is I want to tweet out a YCH kind of thing with like a character, like a furry character like this, and they're holding a sign in front of them and it says your dirty little secret here. And I want to tweet that out and be like, hey, send me your submissions, send me your character refs, and send me your dirty little secrets, and I will draw on stream. So maybe March will be art month, right? And I will draw your character on stream, and I don't want any money for it. You can donate to me, that's nice, but I won't pay. I won't, it's not a commission. What I want is just to practice drawing profile pictures or just like small little art pieces like that. And I think it would be really cool if to get the whole fandom involved, so that I would be making a cover of a song, and I get people's submissions about their characters and what their characters' dirty little secrets are. And these are going to be humorous. They're not going to be like deep dark secrets of like I murdered someone when I was 9 years old. Like I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for silly things like if you're a raccoon character, like I ate some trash last night. I ate out of the trash last night. Something silly like that. I think it would be really fun. I think it would be really cool. And I think I don't know. I really like the idea. I'll see if it happens, but hiding behind a house right now. I think it'd be really fun. I think it would be good practice for me to also draw. So in that case, first week of February, write a song. Second week of February, or first 2 weeks of February, write a song. Last week's February, make the cover. And then during March, maybe just do another art month, because why not? So I'm really vibing with that idea. I think it's pretty good. The only thing that's probably going to hinder me is my judgment on how I make music, because that song has vocals, and I don't know how I'm gonna tackle that yet. I already started making it, kinda, sort of, but I don't like it, so I think I'm just gonna start over. And I was making it on GarageBand for like Apple's thing, and I really don't like their presets. They sound really like stale. So I think it's a good idea. I think it's a winner. And come later February, y'all might see it. I want to sell. Sell all this fruit. It's all gonna grow back. This public bench. Okay, I'm keeping that. Give me the money. Give me the money. Sold, baby. gosh. Oh, Hare's looking at that chainsaw. Cool. Got that. DIY recipes. So yeah, I'm hoping, but blah, blah. I'm hoping that by the time all of that gets worked out, I will have the story done for Patches in Space. I really don't think it's gonna take that much longer. But knowing me, I'm probably gonna turn it into a short story, complete with dialogue and all that stuff, and it could. I don't know. I don't think it will, but it could. I haven't seen Cherry yet. Is she? Is she in the museum? So I'm really excited. That is all to say I'm really excited about what's in store. Cherry. Are you here, Cherry? Let me know if you guys see Cherry. She's definitely not at home. There she is. Hey, Bug. I've been so heads down on new gardening ideas lately, I haven't taken any time to be social. How long's it been? A month? Yeah. Really gotta get out more. Me too, me too. Let's talk. If I try to catch any of the bugs in here, the curator'd probably get super angry. What? That's probably true. Do not try to eat the butterflies, Cherry. Okay, cool. I am satisfied. I got to see Cherry. I'm vibing. I am vibing. I think the only thing, well, I don't have a lot of the museum completed. In fact, I'm probably really far from completion, but the only thing I really don't care about is the art. Which is kind of funny for me to say. But like the way that you're supposed to like figure out what piece is authentic from Red when he shows up is just so annoying. Like I have one piece of art. Everything else is empty, and I really just don't care about this place. Stare at a wall. Oh, I guess I have two pieces. Okay, whatever. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. What's down here? These are fossils? They gotta be, right? Because the aquarium was on the other. Okay, never mind. Never mind. No. Oh, okay, that was the controller. That wasn't me. The controller was like, nope, we're going back in there. No, we're going back. I don't want to go back. I also started making a list of like stuff that I just want in life. I should add Switch controllers to that, like new ones, because like this one works fine. It's the blue one that has a lot of drift. It's just really starting to bug me. I also think I'm gonna switch up some of this front area here. I kind of like this stall. And this, there's some of this stuff that I like and some of it that I don't. It's just not, it doesn't have that feng shui that I like. Need to change that too. Oh, I didn't shake the coconuts off the trees. This is hair. Already talked to him. I'm kind of running out of ideas. Like, I feel like to do this properly, I need to like just clear out like a giant portion of the island, and I don't know how to do that. I'm also really indecisive, so. I don't think I'll do that quite now. But I did do the stuff I wanted to do. Yeah. That being said, I think maybe I'll end the stream here. It was a good kind of like, I don't know, just a talking stream, chill talking stream about future plans. Not much else to say. Not much else to say. Got plans for February. That's pretty much it. Got plans for beyond that, if/when I get to them. Like I said, I've have like a giant list of creative projects that I want to do. And Patches in Space is actually kind of like a more recent one. So it's not even like, it's not that I've even wanted to do this project for a long time. It just kind of popped in my head and I was like, I want to do that. So I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't, because some of the projects that I have are like, I don't know, I guess they're just like less entertaining. For example, there's I have this book. I don't know if you guys know the Out of Position series by Kyle Gold. It's a furry series. Look it up. It's adult furry series. I'll say that. But those books were really special to me when I started college, because that's when I found them. And what I wanted to do is write essentially like a screenplay for each of them, because I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun. I think it would be good practice. And if at some point, somehow, I was ever good enough, they were ever good enough to be turned into like an actual movie at some point. Not by me, and probably not by even like a professional like movie production company, just by, I don't know, an animator or someone who wanted to do art at some point. I thought it would be really cool to show off. Like, this is a screenplay that I wrote for this book series that I really like. Please enjoy it. If nothing else, then for practice. Like, honestly, that's all I care about. And like something like that is just literally typing, words on paper, which is not the most entertaining thing. And it would take a lot of work, a lot of mental capacity, because I'm imagining what it takes to write a screenplay is, especially if you're adapting it from a book, you have to know every scene, you have to know what scenes are good, you have to know what scenes are bad, you have to know what scenes to take out, what scenes to keep. And that's just something that I can't really see doing on stream. So that's what I meant when I don't know if I can make this entertaining. Like, if I were to sit down in front of, on my MacBook and start like writing a screenplay and streaming it to you guys, I feel like that's not really like all that fun. And plus, I'd have to look at the book so often. I'd have to like look at the book, and then look at the paper, and then look at the book. I feel like that's just how I would have to do things. So I don't really want to do that. So that's definitely something that I'd probably have to do off stream. Those projects, at least those screenplay projects. What else was I thinking of? Yeah, so there are a couple projects that are just writing based that I probably won't do on stream, just because, like, again, like, it's not the most entertaining thing. I could do it, but I just don't find it to be that entertaining. And I feel like I'd get more done if I was not doing it on stream. So I might save that. I might save those for other things. For me, it depends. Sometimes it's cool to just see the process. Sometimes I just like having a stream up in the background while I work on stuff. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. It would definitely be interesting if I could, if I were to decide to do something like that and stream it. It would be interesting to see how much of it I could explain and how much of it I could like explain to you guys about like I am thinking of, you know, a room with a dining table, and I'm thinking that for this scene it's going to be a really awkward like dinner scene because that's how it reads in the book. And I'm thinking I want this character to be here and this character to be here, and I want them to say these things. And I might be able to make it entertaining just by saying what's on my mind and saying what I see. But like when it comes to like actually putting down on paper, I feel like it's just like weird, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'm looking at my other ideas and see what I have. I have a couple. I have actually a lot of song ideas. I'm looking at my phone right now. I have a lot of song ideas that I could like lyrics that I've already written for these songs, and like I can like hear what they sound like in my head. Poems. Oh, there is a little storyboard thing that I want to finish. I don't know if you guys were here when I don't remember when I did that. Storyboard scenes. Oh, and then I had an idea. I had an idea. So I have these. I have this idea for essentially like a 1 minute composition, and containing 3 things. It would have to contain a little bit of story, a little bit of sound / music, and some art. And the idea is just to use art, writing, and music, and make something like a short little scene or story or something that has to make sense, and just fill out a minute, and that's it. Just like 1 minute. So I'm not like talking about like recording yourself doing something for 1 minute, although that could work. But I'm saying like you have to make something that is just 1 minute long. Something like that. I don't know if that'll work either. I'm just spitballing ideas right now, but I thought that was a pretty cool thing to do maybe at some point as well. I don't know if that would be on stream because it would take more than a minute to actually produce something like that, but it's another idea. And the reason why I suggest it is just it's a short little thing just to get out, and it would only take a minute. So it might be longer to produce, like a little bit longer to produce, but as for like consuming it, it would only take a minute to consume. For people to watch it, it's just really fast. Blah blah blah. You do it, you're done. That type of thing. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Enjoy February. Enjoy the last day, last hours you have of this month. And if you want to, feel free to join the Discord. You can type in !Discord in chat to get a link to Discord. It's for any creative person who wants to show off their work or just who wants to get encouragement from other supporting voices. Check it out. My socials are all linked down below. You can find me anywhere. I'm Artie Hart anywhere. I will be streaming again on Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we're going to be working on music. It's going to be a little different because I'm going to be on my MacBook. I hope you guys don't fault me for that. It's just how it's got to be. So things might be a little weird. I don't know if I'll have a webcam just because my MacBook only has 2 USBs and I have to use both of them. Neither of them are for the webcam. So it's going to be a little weird. It's going to be a little funky, but I hope you guys have fun nonetheless. We'll see what happens. Have a good one. YouTube Bracket, thank you so much. Have a good night. Have a good week. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Yeah. So I'm going to leave you guys with some music. And I hope you guys enjoy the music on the way out. The music on your way out. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.